Morning guys, so today I'm just going to do a video with a pretty cool team. I'm going to call it Melodic Hype, just because you'll see, and I think it's a really cool team and works pretty well. Again, none of these teams are 100% guaranteed to do well. They do take a lot to set up and do need to be in particular scenarios. Anyways, I'll be back when I found a game. Hey guys, we're back with the game, and yeah, I'm just going to lead with the Milotic and the Stantler. Obviously very afraid of the Superior, but as long as he doesn't lead with that, we should be fine. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about there, is that Superior. Otherwise, yeah, like Swanna and Swampert, yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Okay, so what's Swanna usually get? Nothing really cool and nothing really cool. I might go the Scald onto the Swampert and the Skill Swap onto the Swanna, hoping he's got the Big Peck ability. That would be very cool, yep. So I can't have my attack lowered as the Stantler. Oh. I thought that's what Big Peck did. That's all good. Okay, so this is basically what happens is you've used it on the opposing Pokemon, you get their ability, they get your Intimidate. The Intimidate then procs your Adrenaline Orb and your competitive ability. So then I'm free to go for an Ice Beam and a return into the Goodra there. I'm kind of tempted to go for the skill swap again onto the Goodra, but this should kill, so don't get confused, get the attack off, okay. Sweet, so that's exactly, basically, the line of thought of this thing. So you get to 430 speed with the Milotic, which will outspeed anything not Scarfed. Here I'm just going to go for the Scald onto the Swampert and the return as well. He's probably going to be the Mega Swampert, which in rain will outspeed, and if he goes for an Earthquake, that'll do a little bit of damage, but I do have 252 in HP, which provides a fair bit of bulk. I'm also trying to play around with what I think would be a cool additional move instead of Recover. I haven't really been using it too much. Oh, I still outspeed. Oh, I can't get the burn though. The burn would have been big then. Oh, and the confusion. So I'm going to go into the Coco here. Obviously to threaten the Swanna. So I'm going to go for the Scald on the Swampert and the Thunderbolt onto the Swanna. Obviously if Milotic gets confused here, it's going to be a bit of a short game, I feel. Oh no, this is fun. See, that worked out perfectly because he got confused on the turn that he was allowed to get confused on. If he had have gotten confused at any other point, that would have been bad for us. So, yeah, okay, perfect. You know, like, that was fairly obvious that the Swampert was going to be doing that, coming back in, but it didn't really matter. I'm going to go for the Scald onto the Darmanitan, because I'm a little bit more afraid of that, and I'm going to swap into the Incineroar. Hopefully I can get this off. Oh, he's probably should have just gone for a different move. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so Scald, Swampert, Fake Out, Swanna. Surprised I didn't see a Protect from either then. That probably would have been the only way to get back into this game. And Crawdont. What do I do? Okay, so I'm going to Scald the Crawdont and then U-turn on the Crawdont. He's probably going to go full Rain Dance again. That's fine. I can now swap in Coco and Incineroar. So I'll get the attack drop onto the Crawdon, fake it out, and then I'll also go for the Thunderbolt there. Primarily, Swanna's not that big of an attacking threat, so I've been attacking around it because I'm not too stressed about what it can do. That's basically how you have to try and play doubles, is go who's the least threatening Pokemon and let that just sit on the field, take little chip damage as it goes, but focus on those main attackers. Like if the Darmanitan, the Swampert, the Superior, or the Gudra had just gotten set up, it would have been impossible to sort of play around. So using that Milotic strat, and this guy's just going to try and run the clock down. So I'm going to stop talking so I can cut it so at the end of the game when we win. There you go, so he decided to make a move there while I wasn't watching, and now he quits. So, cool game, pretty cool team. I'm just going to show another video of how it worked really well in the past. So, I'll be back when that's loaded up. So basically, how it sets up, exactly what we did last time, but we get the skill swap off, get the competitive and the adrenaline ball orb to activate, go for a Scald. Everyone's kind of going to be sleeping on it. They don't necessarily want to fight the Milotic. They just go, oh, I'll Toxic that later, or I'll leave that alone. And most people think the only way to kill it is through a status condition, basically. So he was a bit unlucky there to also get the defense drop, meaning his competitive ability also activated again. So now he's pretty much fully set up with +2 in speed, +1 in speed and +3 in attack. And yeah, you just have to let it go through the motions here. As I said, everyone's sort of just going, oh, I can't really do anything against the Milotic. So Hidden Power Fire gets the Scissor out, and Giga Drain as well. Like I always try to do with these teams, the accompanying Pokemon are really meant to just be able to fight on their own, but also tie in well to the team. So obviously with Electric being one of Milotic's main weaknesses, or most common weaknesses, that's why the Sceptile's there. I'm thinking I might even put Protect onto the Milotic instead of the Recover. That way I could swap in Sceptile, or if the Stantler faints, I can swap in a Sceptile, Mega Evolve, and I'm sitting there and he can't really touch my Milotic without touching his own Pokemon, if that makes sense, through like Discharge or Petal Blizzard, things like that. Yeah, so that's basically the strat of the team. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll probably be back with another one of these games soon. I am heading off to Melbourne with my partner for our anniversary and birthday, so I probably won't be uploading anything for a while necessarily. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always,